past 2 months, I think I felt much like many of you that I was stuck in the movie Groundhog Day. Now, if you've never seen the movie Groundhog Day, it has Bill Murray in it, and he goes to a small town where the groundhog is going to show himself, and groundhog's either going to see his shadow or not see his shadow, and that's going to determine if winter continues or if we'll have spring. And in the movie, Bill Murray wakes up and he repeats the same day over and over and over again. And it starts off, the alarm goes off, and he hears the iconic song by Sonny and Cher, "I Got You, Babe," and he reaches over, he slaps it, and he wakes up and he knows he's in a repeat of the same day. Well, in the movie, he repeats this same day over and over and over again, and he tries to figure out what he needs to do to break out of this cycle and to have something new happen. And at the very end of the movie, you know that he has broken out of the cycle because he wakes up and there's a new song playing. And over the past couple of months, I, like many of you, probably have felt like I wake up every day and it's like the same thing is happening over and over again. I'm stuck in this perpetual cycle of Groundhog Day. And I don't know how your time has been, but my time has been spent trying new things, being lazy, watching too much TV, talking to all my friends, eating healthy, not eating healthy, doing yard work, forgetting about cleaning. I mean, you name it. I've been on the proactive, on the opposite side, but the one thing that has remained is that every single day when I wake up, there has been a battle for purpose in the day. And as I was preparing to just kind of move into some new things in the next couple of weeks, I started to talk to the Lord about the purpose of the things that I was going to do. And what I realized is that my whole mindset was about to shift and re-engage in a new way. And it was almost as if I heard the Lord saying over me, "Get ready, because I'm about to start your day with a new song." You know, it was almost like the Lord was saying, you'll know that the times are changing. You'll know that it's ready for you to re-engage and refocus, because I'm changing the song over your life. I'm changing the song that you wake up to. And during this season that we're in right now, I don't really want to call it a season. In fact, I try not to call it a season, because seasons repeat, and I don't believe that we're in a season. I just believe we're in a specific time. During this time that we're in, I think there's been almost an art and a grace to the repetitive nature of our days. There's been an art and a grace to waking up and hearing that same melody over us. But as we're entering into summer and moving into the fall even already, it's almost as if God is changing the song we wake up to. And so I started to talk to the Lord and ask him, "God, what song is it that you want me to start waking up to?" And he started to remind me of some of the old worship songs, some of the iconic songs from our past. And maybe if you've checked out our Facebook page lately, you've seen me posted even a throwback playlist to old songs that we used to know growing up. And I just, the Lord just began to remind me that he's going to be changing the song, but the song isn't going to be brand new. The song is going to have a familiar melody to it, because he's reminding us of the strength that we have, the foundation that we've laid in previous seasons and years, decades of our life. And that now more than ever, as we're forging new paths and we're stepping into new times in our life, it's important to recognize that the melodies of the strengths of our past are paramount to the security of our future. When we start to build, even if it's a new word or a new narrative, but we allow the melodies of yesterday that shaped us and formed us, founded us and grounded us, if we allow those melodies to carry our purpose and our focus tomorrow, then what happens is we don't get thrown off when all of a sudden there's a cut in the mixtape, or something that we don't see all of a sudden interrupts, because it's the melody of our faith that starts to carry us through. And so no matter where you are today, I want to encourage you to start to ask the Lord, what is the sound of my melody of faith that I need to start waking up to? What does the melody sound like in my life that gives me purpose and keeps me going? I'm not stuck in a repetitive cycle like Bill Murray. In fact, probably when we're all done watching this, we're all going to want to go and watch the movie again. I'm not stuck in that cycle the way he is. I don't have to prove that I'm worthy enough to have a new day. But what I do have to do is tune my ear into the sound of heaven and connect with the melody of faith that I've carved out with the Father. Because when the song changes in our life, it's a sign to us to meet the day with a new vigor, with a new purpose, and with a new energy. We don't let life live us. We live life because God has given us a new lease on life, a new freedom, and a new purpose. And so I want to encourage you today, seek the Lord and ask Him, what is the melody of life that I'm called to live in? What is the song? What does it sound like for me? Maybe He'll give you an actual song. Maybe it'll be, the times they are changing. Maybe He'll give you that great Bob Dylan song, or maybe there'll be some, Bob by Hanson. I don't know what your song will be. But what I know is that the second that we start to invite God into determining our purpose, our cadence, how we move to the melody of faith from our past, that is the second that we awaken ourselves from a slumber and a repetitive nature that might try to throw us off track from God's plans and God's purposes. So I encourage you today, find that song, change the song that you wake up to, change the melody that dictates your purpose each day, and live life to the fullest. God bless you.